Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da. Ba-da-da-da. Ba-da-da. Da-da. Shooby-dooby-doo-da. Ba-ba. Doody-doo-da. Da-dee-da. Ba-da-da. Da-da. Shooby-doo-da. Ba.
Welcome, remote people,
Shooby-doo-boo.
to the event of the century.
Eat it. I can't eat it in here.
Go.
You can't eat in the theater.
I think there's a delay.
Too late.
Shooby-doo-da. Ba-bow.
Oh, hi.
Hello.
Yeah.
So how come we need to get stuff for?
Are we filming?
I don't know. I have a class.
Oh. Shooby-doo-ba-ba.
Who?
How are you, Georgia? What?
How are you?
Ba-bow.
I really had the worst day.
Da-dow.
I hope everyone's
Can you freestyle
enjoying the
sing to this?
jazz. You can. You can do whatever you want.
Doo-doo-boo. Doo-doo-doo-boo.
Welcome.
Doo-doo-doo-boo. Boo-doo-doo-doo.
They are
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
gray definitively. No.
Scatting.
COVID.
Shooby-doo-doo. Doo-doo-boo.
Wow. So he thinks I'm sus.
He's sus. He is sus. He has a point.
He thinks you're sus and weird.
That's not a good thing.
Mike, she just kicked me, and I want her suspended.
Take her to the principal's office.
Davy Reef, everyone. Davy Reef.
We will now sing as a grade. Happy birthday to you. If you're not singing, you're a bad person.
Happy birthday to you.
Take her to the principal's office.
Happy birthday, Davy. Happy birthday to you.
Woo! Is this on? Can you hear me?
Hello. I have. Oh.
A little bit. What?
The one with the apostrophe.
Well, that's rude.
Yeah.
What do you got?
We were abusing them.
Say it. I don't rolling the talk like you're doing. Because it sounds like you got what did I do? Just go
They're back on. Wait. Not really. They turned down the volume so that way we couldn't abuse the mics.
I don't know if I can grind that.
I won't be able to.
I'll see. Can I sit right here?
But like late, like Grace don't.
No, like is anyone sitting here?
Oh, am I sitting in the hall?
You see that? It's an expensive.
Welcome. Hello. Stan, I need my mic back.
Say the stairs. Why can't you trust stairs? Because they're always up to something. That's a good show. That's a good show. Hey, yo, Ollie. Georgia. I feel like I haven't seen you in like.
How did you really hated the puns?
How the kids doing? First one was good. I'll say that. First one was good.
Crawling around like the
Last couple.
Chat is now on.
If the delivery was better, no, it's gonna be better. First time's always rough.
First time's always rough.
You're gonna have the run through. You gotta have
Yeah, no, I practiced.
Hello.
That was the
Yeah, you
practice.
literally had it all written out and you still couldn't.
And still messed it up. No, you got a free flow. How many people we got? Directly by
33.
Been a lot better. I never judge.
You judge. You're judger. You're Judge Judy. Your name is Judge Judy. And you work on traffic violations. Wait, was this open? Was it on that one? It's on this one.
No, yeah, and it can't be on this.
Can't have that.
Just do it.
Put it.
Well, do it with yourself.
Hello.
Really.
Hello. I got nothing here.
You have to end the song.
Oh.
It's coming to a conclusion.
Alex, why? Hello. Hello and welcome. Hello, Delaney. I'd like to say before we get going, people that are remote, the chat is on. If you have questions throughout, Georgia is attentive and answering those. And I'm sorry for anything Carp says. We tried to stop him. He doesn't listen to us anymore.
All right.
Welcome to ThinkFest Forum. Number 2.
Give me that one. That's better. Okay.
Hello?
We're going to start off with Michael Berry. He's in person now, so we won't have a delay.
No delay today.
Hey. How we doing, everybody? I feel like how we doing, everybody? Hey, thanks for kind of getting here and giving me a few minutes. Got to let people know that, as you know, being in my first year, I'm crazy excited about like what FangFest is going to be and how it looks and what you guys do. You hear a lot about it, and from what I'm gathering in the process and learning and working with Ethan and working with Kelly Driscoll, I can envision it, but it's probably not an accurate portrayal of what actually happens. And so I'm really looking forward to it. It's almost unsettling and disturbing how much time Ethan and others have put into this. And it's an incredible amount of work. And the MCs have come into my office a few times. They're like, "Can we do this? Can we do this? Can we do this?" And it's also unsettling when they're like pushing the envelope and getting really creative to try to make it as interesting of a hype video as they can. And they are pushing the threshold here a little bit. So, a couple things. We know, hey, your peers that are remote, those of you who are watching, you can come into school on those days. You just got to email me. All right, we're good, Ethan. Make sure you fill out the COVID screening when you're in school on that day. Here's how what we need to do. People are a little nervous about having an event like this with, some events after school and some assemblies. So we just got to make sure that we keep this in mind. As unpleasant as it is to have to be aware of this, we've done a really good job as a school, and we've been in session, and we've managed things. So just kind of be aware of your social distancing, keep your masks on, and we be good. Last one. Then at the end of it, here's this. It's my understanding that this can get really intense. And the spirit between the grades, is real, right? And the competition is real. But in a year like this, I think it's really important to be grateful that we have this opportunity and to be even more kind and understanding with one another and have appropriate school spirit and just, do the right things. And I know you guys know what those are. And I want you to have as much fun as you possibly can. I will tell you this. Apologize in advance that it's going to look different. Wish it wasn't that way for you. But we're going to try to make it as pleasant and an enjoyable of an experience as we can. And I will say this, as the seniors, how you approach it and how you interact with the school and each other and the other grades, the other 11th, 10th, and 9th graders will follow your lead. So keep those things in mind. And then lastly, I'm just really appreciative of all the effort that people put into this. So thanks, Ethan.
I would say also it says avoid risky behavior, and I think that's a life rule as well. If you look risky, I'm not going to go near you. So yeah, just keep that in mind all the time for the rest of your life.
This is also kind of important. Let's avoid booing this year.
No booing. That's so mean.
Can we cheer other grades on, please?
That's aggressive.
Gonna be a lot more helpful.
No more cuss words, guys.
I know it can be fun, but no more. All right. These are your weekly themes. Hopefully you guys have all seen this. This is what we got. Seniors, boot camp. It's good stuff. Good important thing to note. Monday is black and gold day, not class color day. So make sure you don't come in all purple on Monday. That would be really awkward. So, yeah, black and gold Monday. Keep that in mind. All right, how do you check in for your theme? So we're not going to do it the same way we have in the past, where we have these massive 100-person lines down the hallway to check in. So we're going to do it through advisory this year. This just makes it simpler and safer. So make sure that your advisor knows that you're in your advisory that day and that you have dressed up that day. This works for virtual kids too. Anybody on the computer, as long as you don't just hold up a picture of like a color or something, you actually put it to your background, or you put something on like clothes that's that theme, then check it off, good to go. For teachers, you should all receive a shared document this by Friday night, Saturday-ish, where you're going to put in how many students in your advisory dress up. Just put the number. I don't need to know names, but just put the number, and then that'll be good to go. If you don't get it, email me, reach out to me, talk to your coworkers, see if they got it, go from there. It's important that everyone gets that. Coin Wars, not doing penny wars this year. Coin Wars, basically bring in as many coins as possible. Grade with the most weight of coins at the end of the week is gonna get the most points for that. And all of the coins are just gonna go to a charity after the week anyway, so it goes to our good cause. So bring in the coins. The bins are gonna be right outside of Bill Hagan's office or on a table somewhere in that region, just so you know where they are. All right, the week after school events. So obviously, like last time, there's in-person events and there's remote events. I'm gonna go through the in-person ones real quick. Monday, it is not a movie night anymore, and it's not cornhole anymore. It is Landed on Spike Ball. Fun game. I'm sure you've all played it at least once in your life. So we took away the movie night just because we have concerns about COVID, and it's really hard to space everybody out that late at night in the dark, and we're just kind of trying to avoid that catastrophe. So we've landed on Spike Ball. If you want to play, please bring a net. We do need a lot more nets than we currently have. So just bring it to the field that day, and that would be great. Scavenger hunt, that's pretty basic of what a scavenger hunt is. So it's going to be around the school campus. And I think Leslie Rendold is running that, so she's going to do a great job with that. Wednesday, Jedi Night. Coach B is coming back to ref that, so yeah, that's what I thought. So that's going to be exciting. We all know what Jedi Night is. Kickball Thursday, that's kickball. And then Friday, clean up the hallways. It's just kickball. There's not much more to it. It's kickball. So then Friday, we got to clean up the hallways after decorating them. We don't need everyone here to clean it up, but we need a few people. We can't have like 100 kids in the hallway at once. That kind of defeats the purpose of COVID safety. And if you go in the hallway and you see that there's already a lot of people there, it's all right. You can just let them do it. They're already there first. They're dedicated. After school events for virtual students, puzzle tournament, pretty self-explanatory. We got a puzzle, and whoever does it the fastest wins. Scavenger hunt, going to be a little different, but Vince Tom is running this with Barb Burnell, and they're going to get a good game of scavenger hunt virtually going. It's going to be through Zoom. We got a Sauhegan trivia. Dave Jasinski is running that. I don't know if I said that right. And then a couple seniors, Paige Colby and a few others. I don't know exactly who's in it, and I apologize for that. But they are running a game night on Thursday night. It's not at night. We just called it a game night. It's going to be right after school. So that's going to be accessed through a Zoom link, and it's going to be a bunch of breakout rooms, a bunch of other games that you can do online, keep track of points, stuff like that. So that's going to be a lot of fun. Make sure you head over to that. Important stuff to note. Anybody can go to any event. So even if you're remote, you can come in school to do an in-person game, or if you're in person, you can go online to do a remote game. That's perfectly okay. If you are a remote student coming onto campus any time of the week, you need to fill out a Google form that basically just has your name, and if you have symptoms, it's like a symptom checker for COVID, because they just need to know who's going to be on campus and who's going to be, or make sure you don't have any symptoms of COVID. So you got to make sure that you fill out that form if you're going to come onto campus if you're a remote student. Next, we have the murals and virtual art. So like usual, we have the murals on Wednesday night, or Wednesday afternoon after school. That's going to be in the art room in the annex. That's going to start at 2:30, probably go to like 4 o'clock-ish. So you can sign up by doing this by reaching out to me. You can reach out to Stephanie, the art teacher. She's typically found in her room, or you can email her, or you can go to Linda Conley's office and sign up. We're going to have about 6 people per grade. Because the murals are not super big, we can't have more than that around one mural at a time, mostly for spacing out reasons. So it's important, if you really want to do it, you sign up early. That's going to be a lot of fun. And I think you guys all know what those look like at the end of the week. They always look amazing. So with that said, we're also going to add a virtual art competition this week because of COVID and there's remote students. So how this is going to work is you can make any art piece you want, doesn't matter, paint, draw, picture, really anything you want, as long as it includes the color of your class and our class theme, which is boot camp, it's good to go. And we don't quite have a submission for that yet. I'm gonna get it out this weekend, and you guys will get all the information about that this weekend. But that's gonna be due on Wednesday, and it's gonna be judged on Thursday, like the mural. All right, how do you attend these events? All in-person events, minus the murals, are going to be at the front field in front of the flagpole. So kickball, Jedi Knight, all that stuff's front field. They should all end around 3:15, so you can get to sports practices if you want to. And then all remote will be accessed through a Zoom link. And all these Zoom links, and honestly, all the information you're going to need about FangFest is going to be on the FangFest handbook that's going to be sent out this week. So if you ever want information about, hey, what's happening this day, what's happening Friday, what's happening Monday, go to that page, reach out to me, or reach out to any of the MCs, and they'll let you know. But that handbook's going to be definitely a good tool for you guys to have to access all these events. Monday assembly. This is going to be the biggest change from last forum. So the forums aren't going to be outside anymore. Because we are worried about having the whole school together at once and we want to see how the week goes, the Monday assembly is going to be indoors. So the entire senior class, we're going to be in the gym with the MCs where we watch the video. The juniors are going to be in the theater, and sophomores and freshmen are going to be in their advisories. Really the main goal of this is to try to keep people safe, and it's really just the first trial of how FangFest is going to go within a COVID realm. So that's going to be fun. You guys get to be in person with the MCs, obviously spread out through the bleachers. We can do chants, we can be loud. We're going to be there right in the action. The Friday assembly has 2 plans as of now. We're going to start with plan A. If things go really, really, really well, we can go with plan B. So the way plan A is going to work is we're going to go similar format as the Monday assembly. Everyone's going to be inside, except everyone's going to start in their advisory this time. And then from there, when your grade is doing your grade dance, the entire grade can go into the gym and hype up the dance, have a good time, get some chants going, but just not the entire school in there at once. So that's the goal. And in between dances, while we're rotating grades in and out of the gym, we're going to have performances in the theater that are then going to be live streamed out so people can watch, and there's not like this blank time of weird transition. And I got Alex Karpowicz and Riley Lawhorn to perform a song on Friday of the assembly, so big expectations for that. Big expectations.
American heroes.
It's going to be fun. So plan B, if all the factors of this week go really well, things go to plan, COVID is good, people are behaving, a bunch of other factors that are put into that go really well, and we can find a safe way to do this, we're going to have the assembly outdoors. That's our main goal, but as of now, it's going to be the way I just described inside. So I know that kind of sucks for our senior year and not quite having the forums we want to have, or assemblies that we want to have, but it's the way we got to do it. And either way, it's still going to be fun. Like, this is still our FangFest week. I mean, imagine being at like another school and you just don't get anything. So even though it's different, it's going to be something.
He's so good. I want to be outside.
So these are the schedules. As you guys heard last time, Friday's a wellness day, so no classes, and it's a half day, so we get out early, starting to get on break. I'm not going to read through it. You guys can read through the schedule with the timing and stuff. This is also going to be on the FangFest handbook that's sent out. Connor, you keep making eye contact with me, man. That's really strange.
Look away.
Like, I like the attention, but every time, that's a little... So, yeah, there's going to be advisory before every assembly. So that's the schedule. If you want to see it again, it's going to be on the handbook that's sent out this weekend. Hallways are still happening. Why are these different? There we go. Hallways are happening. It's going to happen from 3 to 8 p.m. Your class advisors are going to send out a sign-up sheet so that you can sign up for which time you want to be in. Each time slot's 1 hour, and there's multiple sections, meaning there's going to be the hallway itself, and then there's going to be the staging section. So for us, that's going to be the Learning Commons, where we can decorate our items that we're putting in the hallway, create them, cut them, whatever we're doing to put them in the hallway. And then we're going to have the people in the hallway that are actually putting the stuff up on the walls. It's going to be really important to do stuff and be active this week during advisory to get the prep done so we can have a great hallway. Garrett's running it, so he's going to send out a bunch of information about what advisories are doing what. So hopefully we can have a great hallway this year like we did last year. Look at it. It's so cute. Dances. Dances are still happening. Maximum of 20 people this year, which is a little less, but kind of close to the normal amount of people that do the dance. So we figured that was a good number, plus the choreographers. Each dance has to be 6 minutes as a maximum because we got to keep a time frame, and if it's over that, then we might have to cut a dance or cut performers, which we don't want to do. So there shouldn't be any direct contact. I know in years past we've done like lifts, we've lifted people in the air, we've done flips, all that fun stuff. So we got to try to keep separate. We know that you're going to get close together, and that's fine as long as it's like a quick, brief thing. But try to keep away from physical contact. And then each dance will be performed in front of admin on Thursday night before for the Friday assembly. And we ask that each person that's doing the dance is going to have to sign a contract that they know they're in the dance, and a dance they perform in front of admin is going to be the dance they do at the assembly. We can't be having any of this 2 dances and crazy stuff on Friday and normal stuff on Thursday. Like, we got whatever we say we're doing, we got to do. I'm looking at Annie and Elliot.
Watching you. Unfortunately, golf carts are still not allowed at the dances. I don't know why.
Ava, you're safe this year. Not an issue. So, dances are still happening. Gonna be fun. If we're outside for the Friday assembly, we'll do it on the staging that's gonna be out there. Mike, off the top of your head, do you know how big the staging is? 20 by 20. That's pretty big. So we can fit a lot of people on that. If we have too many people, you can dance in front of the stage. That's fine too. So dances are going to be fun. And to the MCs to talk about some positivity of the week. Alex Karpowicz, time for your puns.
No.
I don't want. This is mine.
There's no puns. This is probably the most important slide on this entire slideshow. Now, what I'm going to talk to you guys about right now is positivity. So right there it says, let's have a great week. Connor, do you want to have a great week?
Yes.
Delaney, do you want to have a great week?
Yes.
We can see this is of high importance. We need a focus on coming together as a school to have fun. Now, having fun, you can see that's twice on there. That's equally as important as positivity. Now, may I remind you, what we are doing isn't what any other school is doing.
Unheard of.
This year at all. So, the three main takeaways that I want all of you to remember. Have fun. Cheer for each other. And be positive.
No booing.
No booing. We have to come together as a community. This is about Souhegan as a whole, not as grades, as a whole. And I think we can do that.
Abby is so bored she's playing with her Jeep key. I do the same thing.
All right. That concludes the slideshow.
Thank you, Carp. That was beautiful. Do we have any questions about Fang Fest before you all just roll out of here? Questions? Questions? Questions?
No questions. Any questions anyway?
Questions?
All right,
Questions?
good talk.
Good job, everybody. All right, thank you for listening.
Online, questions, type them in. I'll answer them.
Online, we're still answering questions if you have them.
Luckily, next Friday looks sunny and warm. Well, maybe unluckily because we might be inside.
Because Georgia, when I act awkward, it's because I'm so confident in being awkward that I can do it in front of a whole crowd.
That's the energy we're looking for.
So if I mess up, I'm not worried.
Bye, Riley.